Hello and welcome to this episode of Creating with Howcraft. My name is Denise Yesback-Moore with howcraftcollection.com. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create my mod earrings. The tools and supplies you will need to create these earrings are round nose pliers, wire cutters, chain nose pliers, 4mm jump ring, and ear wire, red glass millefiori flat rounds. We will also be using gold iris beads. The center bead is a 6mm faceted. The little beads on the side are 3x4mm faceted rondelles. You will also need 24 gauge wire. A complete list of the jewelry making supplies and beads along with printable PDF instructions can be found on howcraftcollection.com. Search mod earrings. We are going to start out by cutting a 12-inch length of 24 gauge wire. We are now going to form a wrapped loop at the end of this wire. We are going to bend the wire back, move the pliers up, bend the wire towards you, move the pliers to the side, bend the wire back, and then we're going to switch hands. And we are going to wrap 1, 2, 3. Let's go a half. I'm going to take it off, flip it over, trim off that little end. I like to flatten out my loops and tap that little wire down so there are no sharp edges. I just strung a millefiori glass bead, the gold iris rondelle, millefiori, gold iris rondelle, and the millefiori onto the wire. We are making sure those beads are butted up against each other nice and tight, and we are going to form a wrapped loop. Bend the wire back, move the pliers up, bend the wire towards you, move the pliers to the side, bend the wire back. And we're going to switch hands, and I'm going to wrap with my fingers because I don't want to mar the wire. So we are going to wrap 1, 2, 3, and a half. Let's remove it. And we are going to flatten out our loop and make sure the loops are facing the same way. Now I'm just going to take this and I'm bending the bottom part upward. Starting to wrap our wire, I'm going to bring that wire across the bead, coming down, bringing it up, across the bead, coming down, bringing it up, and wrapping it around one time. We're going to flip it over, and we're going to come up through the bottom, bring it up, cross that bead, come up through the bottom, bring it up, cross that bead, and wrap it around one time. Grabbing my wire cutters, trimming off that little end, tapping that wire down, just kind of straightening out my loops. I can come back into this wire and just move it a little bit, and then I want to bend. I just cut a 3-inch length of 24 gauge wire. We're going to make a partial wrapped loop. We're going to bend the wire back, move the pliers up, bend the wire towards you, move the pliers to the side, bend that wire back, remove it, and we're going to attach it and then come back in with our round nose pliers, and we're going to hold it, switch hands, and wrap 1, 2, 3. Remove, cut off that little end, try to flatten out my loop here a little bit, and we're going to tap that wire down so there are no sharp edges. I just strung 3 gold iris rondelles, a 6mm gold iris faceted, and 3 gold iris rondelles. Let's form our wrapped loop. Bend the wire back, move the pliers up, bend the wire towards you, move the pliers to the side, bend the wire back, switch hands, and wrap 1, 2, 3. Coming back in with my wire cutters, trimming off that little end, flattening the loop, and tapping that wire down so there are no sharp edges. We're going to do this to the other side. In order to save time, I'm going to pause the video and do that now. I just completed the other side. You want to make sure that both of your loops are facing the same way, so when we attach the ear wire, it hangs correctly. I just grabbed my 4mm jump ring. This is how you open and close a jump ring. So we're going to open it. And I like to put it upside down to make sure it's hanging correctly. We're going to go 1, 2, and attach. Grab our ear wire, come back in, and close the ear wire. And there you have it, how to create my mod earrings. If you are watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe at Howcraft USA. Follow us on Instagram at Howcraft Collection Beads. Be sure to visit howcraftcollection.com for more inspirational DIY projects and for all your jewelry making needs. New beads are added weekly, and each week howcraftcollection.com features an amazing new sale. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.